Okiku was her name. A young woman of grace and kindness, Okiku was known for her gentle demeanor and unwavering dedication. She served as a maid in Himeji Castle, her days filled with duty and quiet dignity. Every task she performed was with meticulous care, earning her the respect of those around her. Her beauty was like a blossoming cherry blossom, catching the eye of her lord, Aoyama Tessan. Her presence was as captivating as the spring blooms. The samurai was captivated by her, his heart aflame with desire. He found himself drawn to her, unable to resist her charm. He showered her with compliments and gifts, his intentions clear. Each gift was more lavish than the last, a testament to his growing obsession. But Okiku's heart was not swayed. She remained steadfast, her loyalty unshaken. She politely refused his advances, her resolve as firm as ever. Her heart belonged to her duty and her honor. Her loyalty was to her work and her honor. She could not be swayed by mere trinkets or sweet words. She could not be bought with empty flattery or lavish presents. Her integrity was her shield. Aoyama, used to getting his way, was enraged by her defiance. His pride was wounded and his anger grew. His desire curdled into a bitter obsession. He could not stand the thought of being denied. He vowed to break her, to bend her to his will. His mind was consumed with thoughts of revenge. Okiku, unaware of the darkness in his heart, continued her duties with grace and diligence. She remained a beacon of light in the castle. She moved through the castle halls like a whisper, her presence a source of calm in the often chaotic world of the samurai. Her every step was a testament to her inner strength. But a storm was brewing, one that threatened to consume her. The air grew heavy with tension. Aoyama, his pride wounded, plotted his revenge. His mind was a storm of dark thoughts. He would have her, one way or another. His obsession knew no bounds, and he was determined to make her his. Aoyama's rage festered, growing darker with each passing day. His mind was consumed by thoughts of vengeance and retribution. He devised a plan as cruel as it was cunning, a scheme that would bring him the satisfaction he so desperately craved. It centered around a prized possession, a set of 10 exquisite Dutch plates, their value beyond measure. Each plate was a masterpiece, a symbol of his wealth and status. One day, he called Okiku to his chambers, his voice laced with a sinister undertone. His face was a mask of cold fury, devoid of any warmth or compassion. He accused her of stealing one of the plates, his voice like ice, cutting through the silence of the room. "Where is it, girl?" he snarled, his eyes burning with a fierce intensity. "Confess, and I may show mercy!" Okiku's blood ran cold, her heart pounding in her chest. She knew nothing of any missing plate, her mind racing to understand the accusation. She searched frantically, her heart pounding in her chest. 9 plates, only 9. She counted them again and again. 9 plates. Despair washed over her, a sinking feeling in her stomach. Aoyama watched her with a cruel smirk, twisting his lips, enjoying her torment. He saw the fear in her eyes, and it pleased him immensely. This was the power he craved. "Well, girl?" he pressed, leaning closer with an intimidating expression. "Have you found it?" Okiku fell to her knees, her voice trembling with fear and desperation. "I swear, my lord," she pleaded, her eyes filled with tears that glistened in the dim light. "I have not touched your precious plates. They remain untouched, just as you left them." Aoyama laughed, a chilling sound that echoed through the room, sending shivers down her spine. He leaned down, his breath hot on her cheek, his presence overwhelming and suffocating. "There is a way to save yourself," he hissed, his voice dripping with malice. "Be mine. Submit to me, and I will forget this ever happened." His grip tightened on her arm. Okiku recoiled from his touch, her heart pounding in her chest. Even in her fear she would not break. Her spirit remained unyielding. "I would rather die," she whispered, her voice steady despite the terror she felt. Aoyama's eyes flashed with murderous rage, his face contorting with anger. He drew his sword, the steel glinting in the dim light, a deadly promise in his eyes. "So be it," he snarled, his voice filled with venom. And with a swift, brutal stroke, he ended her life, the room falling silent. Her body, still warm, was dumped into the castle well, her cries silenced forever, lost to the darkness. Aoyama, his thirst for vengeance slaked, believed the matter settled. He was wrong, the shadows would not let him rest. His torment was just beginning, the ghost of Okiku haunting his every step. Section 4. The Well's Fury. Night fell over Himeji Castle. A cold wind howled through the courtyard, carrying with it a new sound, a mournful wail rising from the depths of the well. Aoyama, unable to sleep, heard it clearly. He recognized the voice, filled with an unearthly rage. He rushed to the well, his heart pounding in his chest. There at the edge, he saw her, Okiku. Her wet hair clung to her pale face, her eyes burning with hatred. She began to count, her voice a chilling whisper. 1, 2, 3, 4. She reached 9, her voice rising to a scream that shattered the night, and then silence. Section 5. Finding Peace. Every night, the same horrific scene played out. Okiku, her spirit bound to the well, would rise and count to 9, her screams echoing through the castle. Aoyama, driven to the brink of madness, sought help. He called for priests, for shamans, for anyone who could silence the vengeful spirit. They chanted, they prayed, they performed their rituals, but nothing worked. One day, a wandering monk arrived at the castle. He listened to Aoyama's tale, his face grave. He approached the well and waited. As dusk fell, the familiar wail rose from the depths. 1, 2, 3. The monk took a deep breath. 10, he shouted. Silence. Okiku's voice for Okiku was her name. A young woman of grace and kindness, Okiku was known for her gentle demeanor and unwavering dedication. She served as a maid in Himeji Castle, her days filled with duty and quiet dignity. Every task she performed was with meticulous care, earning her the respect of those around her. Her beauty was like a blossoming cherry blossom, catching the eye of her lord, Aoyama Tessan. Her presence was as captivating as the spring blooms. The samurai was captivated by her, his heart aflame with desire. He found himself drawn to her, unable to resist